Hello, grade 2 students. Welcome back to our Can Do class. And today, I'm going to give you another topic. And our lesson for today is about telling the time. Okay, again, telling the time. Okay, now what does it mean? Telling the time is, okay, you tell the time. Bok pila. Okay, bok pila. Telling the time. Okay, now okay, for our vocabulary words for today, okay, we have to review first our numbers from 1 to 12, okay? Okay, these are the numbers that we need to um, remember, okay? Numbers 1 to 12, okay? The first is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, now let us repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, now can you remember that? Okay, now let us repeat the numbers again. Okay, now, okay, what is this number? 1, okay, next. 2, next. 3, next. 4, next. 5, next. 6, next. 7, next. 8, next. 9, next. 10, next. 11, and the last one, 12. Okay, you have to remember these words because in telling the time, you have to say the numbers. Okay, you have to say the numbers from 1 to 12. Okay, now the vocabulary words for you to, okay, remember first is clock, clock, again, CLOCK, clock. Okay, now what is a clock? A clock is, okay, this one. This is a clock. Okay, now to tell the time, you have to familiarize these words. Okay, the first is o'clock. Okay, again, o'clock. OCLOCK, o'clock. Okay, next, quarter past. Again, quarter past. QUARTERPAST. Quarter past. Again, quarter past. Okay, next word, half past. Again, half past. Okay, HALFPAST. Half past. Again, half past. Okay, next is quarter to. Again, quarter to. Okay, QUARTERTO. Quarter to. Again, quarter to. Okay. Now, remember those words. Okay. First is o'clock, quarter past, half past, quarter to. Okay. Now, what is o'clock? Okay. O'clock is, okay, when you look at the clock, if the long hand, okay, if the long hand of the clock is pointing to number 12, okay, if the long hand of the clock is pointing to the 12, to number 12, that is o'clock. Okay, look at this. Okay, look at this clock. If the long hand, this one, the long hand is pointing to 12, to number 12, that is o'clock. Okay, o'clock. Okay, now next. Okay, for example, like this. Okay, so the long hand of the clock, okay, this is a clock, okay, this, a clock. The long hand of the clock is pointing to number 12, okay, that is o'clock, okay? So like this, look at this picture, okay? That is 1 o'clock, okay? 1 o'clock, okay? Next, the next clock, that is 2 o'clock. Again, 2 o'clock. Okay. And the last one, 3. Okay. You have to read the shorthand first, 3, and then the longhand o'clock. Okay. 3 o'clock. Okay. Again, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Okay. Like that. Okay, next. Next word is quarter past. Okay, again, quarter past. Now, what is quarter past? Quarter past is when the long hand, okay, this one, the long hand of the clock is pointing to the 3, okay, pointing to this number 3, okay? For example, look at this clock, okay? When the long hand, this one, the long hand is pointing to the 3, okay? Pointing to 3, okay? Pointing to 3, that is quarter past, okay? Again, quarter past, okay? Now, in this next picture, okay, these are examples of quarter past, okay? Now, let us read these examples. Okay, first is quarter past. Okay, you read the longhand first. Quarter past 1. Okay, quarter past 1. And here, quarter past 8. Okay, quarter past 8. Okay, for quarter past, you need to read the longhand first. Okay, longhand first. In the o'clock, you need to read the shorthand first. Like for example, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Okay, the shorthand first. Okay, 1, 2, 3 o'clock. For quarter past, you need to read the longhand first. Okay, the longhand first. For example, quarter past, okay, this longhand first. Quarter past 1. Okay, okay, in these examples, okay, do you see quarter past 1, quarter past 8? Okay, do you understand? Okay, let us move on to our next vocabulary word. Okay, half past. Again, half past. Now, half past is when the long hand is pointing to number 6. Okay, pointing to number 6. The long hand is pointing to number 6. Okay, look at this clock. Okay, when the long hand, okay, when the long hand is pointing to number 6, so that is half past. Okay, half past. Okay, for example, okay, there are three examples. Oh, wait. Look at this. Look at these examples. Okay. Okay. Remember, the long hand is pointing to number 6. Okay, that is half past. Okay. Now, in these examples, again, we need to read the long hand first. Okay. Example: half past 1, half past 2, half past 3. Okay, again, half past 1, half past 2, half past 3. Okay, that's it. Okay, next vocabulary word is quarter to. Again, quarter to. Okay, for quarter to, the long hand is pointing to number 9. Okay, again, the long hand is pointing to number 9. Okay, do you see this picture? This long hand is pointing to number 9. Okay, look at this clock. Okay, that's it. It's pointing to number 9. Okay, that is quarter to. Okay, now for our examples, look at these three clocks. Okay, so again, we need to read the long hand first. Okay, the long hand first. Quarter to. Okay, and where is this shorthand going? Okay, where is this shorthand going? It's going to number 1. Okay, in the second clock, the shorthand is going to number 2, and in the third clock, the shorthand is going to number 3. So to read these clocks, to tell the time, okay, it's quarter to 1, quarter to 2, quarter to 3. Okay, quarter to 1, quarter to 2, quarter to 3. Okay, that's how to tell the time. Okay, now let us review our vocabulary words. Okay, the first is, okay, what is a clock? Okay, a clock is, okay, this one. Okay, the first word is o'clock. Second is quarter past. The third is half past. And the last one, quarter to. Okay, o'clock is when the long hand is pointing to number 12. Okay, example: 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Okay, next word is quarter past. Okay, quarter past. The long hand is pointing to number 3. Okay, so quarter past 1, quarter past 8. Okay, again, quarter past 1, quarter past 8. Okay, the next word is half past. Again, half past. The long hand is pointing to number 6. Okay, for examples: half past 1, half past 2, half past 3. Okay? Okay, the next word is quarter to. Again, quarter to. Quarter to is the long hand is pointing to number 9. Now for our examples, okay, quarter to 1, quarter to 2, quarter to 3, okay? Again, quarter to 1, quarter to 2, quarter to 3, okay? Now remember those vocabulary words because um, that's how to tell the time. Okay, now for our sentence structures, okay, if I ask you the question, what time is it? Again, what time is it? Your answer will be, it's blank. Okay, what time is it? Your answer will be, it's black. For example, okay, in this, okay, in this clock, okay, now if I ask you, what time is it? Okay, so your answer will be, it's quarter to 1. Okay, it's quarter to 1. Okay, you read first the long hand and then the number. Quarter to 1. Okay, now another example. Okay, in this clock, what time? Okay, again, what time is it? Okay, your answer will be, it's quarter to 3. Quarter to 3. Okay, now how about this one? Okay, what time is it? Okay, what time is it? Okay, your answer will be, it's 2:30. Okay, 2:30. Okay, now another one. Okay, now if I ask you this, the question, in this clock, what time is it? Okay, again, what time is it? Okay, now it's quarter past, okay, quarter past 8. Quarter past 8. Okay, now here, what time is it? Okay, again, what time is it? So the answer is, it's quarter past, it's quarter past 1. Okay, now another question. Okay, in this clocks, okay, here, what time is it? Again, what time is it? The answer is, it's, okay, because it's o'clock, so we'll read the number first. Okay, it's 3 o'clock. Okay, it's 3 o'clock. Okay, here, what time is it? It's 2 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock. Okay, do you understand? Okay, that's how to answer the question, what time is it? Okay, it's blank. It's quarter to 2, quarter to 3. It's 1:30. It's 2:30, or it's quarter past 3. It's quarter past 3. Okay, or it's 3 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock. Okay, that's how to answer the first question. Now, let's move on to our second question. Is it blank? Okay, is it blank? If yes, yes, it is. If your answer is no, no, it isn't. Okay, if your answer is yes, yes, it is. If your answer is no, no, it isn't. Okay, for example, okay, in this clock, okay, if I ask you, is it, okay, here, okay, is it 2 o'clock? Okay, is it 2 o'clock? If yes, type. Yes, it is. Okay, is it 2 o'clock? Yes, it is. Is it 1 o'clock? Yes, it is. Is it 3 o'clock? Yes, it is. Now, if I ask you, okay, in this clock, is it 2 o'clock? Is it 2 o'clock? The answer is no. Okay, so no, it isn't. Okay, no, it isn't. How about this clock? Is it 3 o'clock? Again, is it 3 o'clock? No, it isn't. Okay, again, no, it isn't. Okay, here, is it 2 o'clock? Again, is it 2 o'clock? If yes, yes, it is. If the answer is no, no, it isn't. So the question, is it 2 o'clock? No, no, it isn't. Okay, so that's how to answer the second question. Okay, what time is it? It's blank. Okay, now if I ask you, is it blank? Like, is it 2 o'clock? If your answer is yes, yes, it is. If your answer is no, no, it isn't. Okay, so there ends our topic today, and I hope you've understood and you know already how to tell the time. Okay, so I will see you on our face-to-face discussion in line. Okay, so we'll discuss again this topic, and I hope you can remember everything for you to answer the questions. Okay, and I will also give you your worksheet during our class. Okay, during our class in line. Okay, so thank you very much for listening, students, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.